Okay, so now we've got this pyramid pretty much in place. Um, Obviously, for your actual analysis, be sure to do some research on what the actual fields of views are from within a terrain, but just for the sake of this tutorial, this is fine. Actually, all I might do is just increase the height a little bit more. So I'll just make it maybe 19, 18. Okay, so now what we can do is we actually want to remove this face so that the birth particles can still pass through this face but not from the sides. So to do that, we'll go to the modifier list and simply add a modifier if it lets me. Okay, we'll do edit mesh. Okay, and now here we're going to use selection by face and simply select these faces and delete them. Cool. Now we have this sort of open face pyramid which sort of restricts the particle births. So let's say we want to add one to the other side. If we're analyzing both sides of the train tracks, we can simply go to top view. I'll actually simply move this out just a tiny bit. And now I just want to mirror this. So we can go up here, mirror, and we'll just do a reference copy in the XY direction. Click OK, and simply move this other cone to the other side. Cool. Now we have sort of both of our field of view cones. However, when we drag this, we see it doesn't actually follow the train. To solve this, what we can do is essentially make this box the parent for both of these. So to do this, up here you can go to select a link, click that, click and hold the box and drag out onto the first cone, and do the same again onto the second cone. So now these are linked. So if we drag this across, click on the cone and drag it onto the face, onto the box. If it loads, and then click this one and drag it onto the box. So if we drag that, we can now see they are linked and they follow the exact same path. Cool. So now that we have that, let's open up our editor again. And so here all we need to do is simply add another collision. So underneath this one, or let's go above it actually, let's grab collision. And so for this one, we'll pick these cones. So we have one, pick again, pick that one. And now let's run our simulation and zoom into our buildings. That seems to have had an effect, especially on this taller one. We can just double check by undoing this collision and seeing the difference. Yep, so we can see without this collision on, a lot more particles up here, with it on a lot less. And in this way, our simulation is a lot more accurate, particularly for really tall buildings, and obviously will be a lot more accurate once you model in the field of view cones more properly. Thank you for watching these tutorials.